Yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel here.
Soul Brothers back up in it.
What's up?
What it do?
What's up, peoples?
Jordan 34.
Yes, so shout out to Street Boy. I don't know how he got this info, but he said the Air Jordan 34 will drop in October of 2019, which is actually not that far from now if you think. No, it is, but dude, this year's going by real quick. It's already basically April, dude.
Yeah.
It's 2019 is basically halfway done. So here, let's look at the colorways, I guess. From top to bottom is probably the order of when it's gonna come out. So we have blue void, green glow, black metallic silver, black metallic silver, white black, red orbit. I don't really care about the colorways too much, but so yeah, he said the Air Jordan 34 will not look like the it is said that it won't look much like the Air Jordan 4, and it is lighter than the Air Jordan Air Jordan 4.
I mean, good God, I hope so.
Like, dude, like.
That's a tank.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I mean, every shoe is basically lighter than the OG, Jordan shoe, so.
The 3 took some influence from the 33 took some influence from the 3, but
yeah,
not crazy. I mean, you could kind of see it if you really try.
What do you think looks like most like the shoe that was, supposed to be like kind of influenced by? We have
sure.
Maybe the 31, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe the 31. 31.
Yeah, the 31 was pretty crazy looking.
32
did look like the one.
32 a little bit, 33 a little bit, and 34. I guess they're stopping that trend of want to look like the old shoes.
It's just it's hard to be tied down to that.
Exactly, and like a lot of people, they're like, oh, it doesn't even look like the 3, or I don't like how it looks because they're comparing it to the 3.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks, and that's really hard to do, and it's hard to live up to like the hype or the legacy of the 3 or 2 or whatever, that line. So I think it's just better that Jordan just goes away from that and just makes a dope ass shoe. A dope ass signature shoe for Jordan, even though he's retired. But for their main Jordan athletes. So if it's nothing like the 4, and if it looks nothing like the 4, maybe it's gonna have a few things. Maybe like the net, the plastic net on the side, or maybe on the tongue, maybe a little bit. But that's about it, I would think, that they can incorporate, which would be kind of dope, and it wouldn't be like too much like comparison, I would say. But one thing that Jordan really needs to do is lighten up their goddamn shoes up, man.
Yeah, please.
Like, remember when we talked to the Jordan guy at the event? He's like, yeah, it's lighter than last year, and we freaking weighed it, and it wasn't. So yeah, the 33, this was a freaking heavy ass shoe, coming out like what, 15, 16 ounces, which is one of the heaviest shoes that you can buy.
Well, they did add the fast fit system, which has moving parts in it, so that kind of does make some sense. But yeah, definitely lightening up the shoes should be on top of the list.
And the 32 was heavy as shit too. This one was like 15, 16 ounces. Well, this is a low though. Yeah. But it's still heavy. And then also another thing that they can fix is the clunkiness. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the heel, like this one is, the heel is just, there's no compression. It feels like a little bit like a boot and pretty clunky, when you strike your heel to the ground. Same with like the 32 wasn't as bad and the 33 wasn't that bad either, but they could smoothen up that transition a little bit, I think. Yeah. Traction, of course, can improve as well. I mean, the 33 was really nice, but on dust, it wasn't very good. And if there was a little too much dust, I slid out and it was really dangerous. So, traction they can improve on. What about the cushion? What do you think?
Yeah, they can definitely improve on the cushion, I think. Yeah. I mean, response is one thing. Like, give me a little bit more impact protection. Yeah. I don't need a ton, right? I really like what they did in the 31. That folding zoom setup was nice. It was not too much, but definitely offered more than they're doing in this.
Yeah, or maybe something like the Proto React, where they use React, dude. Like that shoe is nice, For sure. And I don't really like these stiff Phylon cushions either as much. So they can definitely improve on cushion, but React and Zoom is obviously something that they can incorporate, and they should, because it's going to be their main sig, and it's their most expensive shoe, which is supposed to have the most tech, right? As far as materials go, I don't know. Nike and Jordan brand have been moving away from knit materials, from like the 29 and the 30, 31, 32. It was always like, oh, flying and stuff, but like companies are kind of going away from that now, and I'm not mad at it. I do like Flyknit, but a lot of times it can be a lot less supported than other materials.
Yeah.
You know, and you know this material is not bad. It doesn't feel great, like as far as quality goes, but it feels good on foot. You know, and as long as it feels good on foot for me, then I'm fine with the materials. You know.
Yeah, it's super thin, super strong, but then of course they add synthetic leathers on it, which we're not a big fan of. But I feel like Jordan himself is.
Yeah.
If not the many of the designers, or maybe it's just that it definitely one of their main points that they like to nail is support.
Yeah.
In lockdown, but support being definitely one of them. Jordans are always really supportive.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they do that, but.
Next question is, what do you think the lacing system is going to be?
Will they keep the fast fit system?
Will they keep it? Will they improve on it? Or will they just go back to a traditional lacing system? I don't know.
Or will they go full BB adapt?
Oh yeah, or
that
maybe that would be crazy too. And why not? Because it's the main signature shoe for Jordan, right?
Yeah.
I wonder what they'll do, man. I wonder if the 33 sold well.
It's a very expensive shoe.
Oh yeah, it is. Definitely.
So I feel like it did okay.
Think
I
so?
mean, yeah, it's a Jordan. I mean, it's Jordan's obviously signature shoe, but it's their main shoe.
Yeah.
I think it usually does somewhat well, but I haven't seen too many people rock it.
I've seen one person.
Who?
That bald, short guy that thinks he's hood.
No.
He doesn't come to the gym that much anymore, but he used to. And when this came out, he had it. So
really?
that's about it. No one else I've seen has issues. So
yeah.
Maybe they definitely do need to decrease that price and make it a little bit cheaper, man. But no one's gonna spend $175, $185 on shoes anymore, especially basketball. Well, not anymore, but just basketball shoes is what I mean.
Yeah.
So that they can decrease that price and lacing system. What do you want to see though? What do you want to see?
I'd like the fast fit. So I'd like the fast fit, but I definitely want them to take the weight down. And if they have to lose the fast fit to do that, I'm willing to accept that.
That's true.
Yeah.
One thing that I would want to see is maybe two of these.
Oh, right.
So it can be one in the forefoot and one kind of in the ankle area, so you can kind of adjust. So it's not only just in one spot here, just tightening. So you can kind of customize it a little bit more. That'd be kind of dope, but I feel like that'd be a little too hard to do. But yes, that's the Jordan 34 and what we want to see. If you guys have some concept art, if you guys are designers or whatever, or you think you're good at drawing, then you guys can send over some concepts of the Jordan 34 and maybe even the tech if you're creative with it. And just send it to us, DM us on Instagram, and maybe we'll shout you guys out. But yeah, that's it. That's the Jordan 34. This is the 33, 34 is coming out in 6 months?
Yeah.
6 months. But we know that, or Street Boy said, and he's usually not wrong, he said it's not supposed to look like the original form. So that's kind of dope. That we're kind of excited about that. But that's it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Peace.